hoes working on the changes for me, but I gotta keep my game tight like Kobe on game night, like taking from a hoe, don't know no better. I know that ain't right. Done seen people kill, done seen people deal, done seen people live in poverty with no meals. It's fucked up where I live, but this is how it is. It might be new to you, but it's been like this for years. It's blood, sweat, and tears when it come down to this shit. I'm trying to get rich before I leave about this bitch. I'm trying to have things, but it's hard for a pimp. But I'm praying and I'm hoping to God I don't slip.
You know it's hard out here for a pimp. Granny trying to get this money for the real. For the Cadillacs and gas when it's spent. Cause a whole lot of bitches talking shit. You know it's hard out here for a pimp. Granny trying to get this money for the real. For the Cadillacs and gas when it's spent. We'll have a whole lot of bitches talking shit.
It seems like I'm ducking, dodging bullets every day. Niggas hating on me cause I got holes on the tray. But I gotta stay paid, gotta stay above water. Couldn't keep up with my hoes, that's when shit got harder. North Memphis where I'm from, I'm 7th Street bound. When niggas all the time end up lost and never found. Man, these girls ain't me proof things, leave a big headache. I'm hoping every night they don't end up being dead. Wait, I got a snow bunny and a black girl too. You pay the right price and they're both do you. That's the way the game goes. Gotta keep it strictly dipping. Gotta have a hustle tight. Maybe change all these women
here. It's hard out here for a pimp. Granny trying to get this money for the real. For the Cadillacs and gas when it's spent. Cause a whole lot of bitches talking shit. You know it's hard out here for a pimp. Granny trying to get this money for the real. For the Cadillacs and gas when it's spent. We'll have a whole lot of bitches talking shit.
All right. Ladies and gents, boys and girls, children of all ages, it's getting buzz talked with MnM. Mark Marshall, having a good time. Got my 2 chains. That's what they call me. They actually call me 2 shoes because I wear 2 shoes. But here lately I've been wearing 2 chains as well. But for the nerds, I'm going to put it in because nerds don't like chains. They like cool, like, I don't know, like Batman bumper stickers. No, I'm just kidding. All right. So we did the toast and the smoke from the beginning. I always introduce every video with a song that's related to a movie without being some stupid instrumental like Hans Zimmer, something that was actually wrote for the movie and as lyrics. You've heard me do Kenny Rogers, What Condition My Condition Is In for Big Lebowski. He didn't write that for Big Lebowski, but nevertheless, that's the soundtrack. You've heard me do Marilyn Manson, Killing Strangers for John Wick. That was Hustle and Flow, actually with Terrence Howard singing and Tyree Henson. It's hard out here for a pimp. That actually wasn't the 3 6 Mafia. That was actually them from the Academy Award winning Hustle and Flow. If you haven't seen it, go see it, because you're fucking lame if you haven't. Because it's hard out here for a pimp. Something else. I can't remember the lyrics. It's too much. It doesn't matter what's in my cup. It's my cup. Don't ask me questions. I heard that the show should have more medicine than show. So you've got your request duly noted, heard and seen and thought about. All right, we're gonna light up a cigarette because smoking is good for you. If you ever have a sore throat, smoke a menthol cigarette. The mentholyptus will help your throat. Also, another fun fact: if you accidentally swallow an apple seed, which could kill you, smoke a cigarette immediately. It kills the bacteria. All right, enough with my useful information. Let's get down to movie business. Movie business. What? Movie. Oh, business. Wally, come here. He doesn't listen worth a shit. Say hey to the folks. I might get more views if I show your beautiful ass. Is this the cutest motherfucker you ever seen? What do you got in your... What the fuck? What have you been doing? What have you been doing? Huh? No, don't look away. Don't you do. Hey, Wally. I just want to talk to you, okay? A lot of people want to pet you. I just want to talk to you. We should do a movie together or something. I'm Mark Wahlberg. I produce Entourage. Say hello to your mother for me. Do you like me? Do you like me? Hey, Wally. A lot of people just want to sell you and make you hunt for badges. I just want to talk to you, okay? No? We should do a movie together or something. Say hello to your mother for me. Sir, have you been drinking tonight? He's been drinking, I can tell. Sir, have you been drinking tonight? Sir, don't look at me. Sir, look at me when I'm talking to you. Do not look away. I could arrest you because I'm a cop drunk with power. And I can do whatever I want. So you look at me when I talk to you. That is illegal. Oh, you want to play games? You want to play games? You really want to go there? Do you really want to go there? That's what I thought. I love you. Say bye-bye. Alright, enough of that bastard. Alright, let's just go ahead and talk about this movie, man. At first I was like, I don't even know if I should mention it. It's another Ridley Scott movie. Let's be honest. When's the last Ridley Scott movie you actually liked? It's like when 50 said, when's the last Cam joint you actually liked? No, but let's go back to, I'd have to say the last one that he did for me, which a lot of people didn't like, was Body of Lies with Leo and Russell. I thought it was a really good spy movie. It was a really crazy ending. I think Russell Crowe was an amazing actor. It's weird because they portray Leonardo DiCaprio. He actually went to UNC Chapel Hill in the movie, and he has a southern accent and whatnot. And I don't know where the fuck. I mean, we're assuming that Russell Crowe is from Virginia, you know, where it's C.I. Langley. But he has a southern accent as well. And I swear to God, his accent, Russell Crowe, and he's Australian, for Christ's sake. Well, Leo's from fucking California, so it's almost. But I always said Australians are southern redneck English people. Like, that's what they are. They're rednecks too. So, but Crowe killed it with his like southern accent. And I know a North Carolina accent when I hear it. I know a Tennessee. I tend to get Tennessee and North Carolina a little bit confused, and South Carolina. But I know those three regions. Virginia is a little iffy for me, but it's about the same. I just hate Virginia. But so I'm going off on a tangent here. Anyway, long story short, Leonardo DiCaprio's voice was so off. So I don't know if it maybe was like Texas. I don't know, but it wasn't anywhere in the Dixie. Maybe Arkansas. I don't know. I don't go to Arkansas that much. But no, it's near Muscle Shoals in Alabama, so I do know how they talk. I don't know what he was going for. It was definitely Southern. I can't actually, but the Southern, I mean, you know, like, I'm sure in the North, you know where PA, you can definitely know where Northern Ohio is from. Southern Ohio is a different story. You could also go, you know, Jersey, fucking New York. What part of New York? Marcy. I mean, they talk crazy in fucking Yonkers. Like, you just don't know. But Russell Crowe I thought he was from North Carolina. Like, I believed him more from North Carolina, or at least Virginia, South Carolina, you know, maybe even Georgia, or definitely Tennessee. But anyway, what I was getting to, I enjoyed that movie. Russell Crowe killed it. But I will say that Prometheus, I mean, was supposed to be his comeback. It was supposed to be a prequel to the Aliens movie. I just really didn't. I was left just not really understand what the fuck just went down. And it apparently was wrote by Lindoff, who is known for writing for the Lost episodes and always pissing fans off because he just never explains anything. You're just kind kind of puts weird shit out there and is like, no, I don't know why I put it there. I'm just putting it there to shock you. And there's no explanation. We're just fucking over their head. So that, you know, I kind of got that feeling. So, but I had a lot of buzz around it. Exodus, I enjoyed the movie. I do think it's a little fucked up that Sigourney Weaver's playing, you know, a Egyptian, I don't want to say the wrong word. I know the Jewish people were the obviously the slaves. But anyway, you know, she's playing in this ethnicity. John Toro was, I'm pretty sure, Italian, is playing this, you know, and then you got Christian Bale playing a Jewish guy, which I'm pretty sure he's definitely not Jewish. You got my man Edgar. You know, we're drinking, we're smoking, we're having a good time. I can't remember every name, but this guy's great. He's actually directing a movie coming out soon. From Warrior, Animal Kingdom, or whatever, the Australian flick with Guy Pearce. Anyway, plays Moses' brother, Joel Egerton. So, you know, you see all these white, and then the dude that's actually a really good actor. He was in that Brad Pitt movie with James Gandolfini. It was like Shoot to Kill, or something like that, which was a really disappointing movie with all of that action. But the guy that was in that, and the guy that was like the heroin addict, I think, one of them, not the skinny dude, and then he was also in Dark Knight Rises, where he's like a guy trying to steal from Wayne Enterprises, and Bane says, "You speak of the devil, and he shall appear. I'm the boss here. Do you feel like you're the boss?" I know I got that some messed up, but anyway, that guy, he plays like the dude that is like the guy that ends up snitching Moses out. Like, it was a ridiculously white cast with a lot of makeup on. So, I mean, I'm like one for not having, you know, good actors are good actors, which is the only thing I can really justify this movie with, because I do think it's fucked up that they didn't choose any actors of any kind of ethnicity. Ridley Scott is Irish, and, you know, no offense to my Jewish people, I do have Jewish heritage, but I was raised Catholic. But the Jewish people stick together too in their movies, so I mean, you can't really like get mad if the Catholic guy wants to keep Catholics in his movie. But for the sake of art and cinema, like, you should definitely sacrifice that. But either way, he did get good white actors, that's for sure. Sigourney Weaver, I mean, they have history with Alien. Fucking John Turturro, I love him. I didn't think he could pull this off, but he did a pretty good job. I mean, it wasn't bad. Joel Egerton, I really liked him a lot in the movie. Bale was, you know, pretty good. You know, nothing. It wasn't like his Academy Award winning performance in Fighter, but it was decent. You know, whatever. But I think Joel Egerton did great. So anyway, the point was Ridley Scott's been making a lot of bad movies. That was okay, whatever. It's a shame he dedicated a movie to his brother that was subpar. But rest in peace, TS, Tony Scott. Loved him. I actually like him better than Ridley Scott. I mean, Top Gun, fucking Man on Fire, fucking Cocktail. Wait, I don't think he did Cocktail, but still. Okay, I am feeling it because I am going off. This is gonna be a long video. I doubt anybody will make it through this. The whole point was he's coming out with this movie called The Martian. I think I said this earlier. I'm not sure. And let's just read the cast, dude. This is awesome. And when I was like, another Martian movie, yay! Matt Damon, he's done like 3 sci-fi movies in a row. He did the fucking follow-up to District 9 movie by that director, what was it? Fuck, you know, the director that did District 9 did that. I guess I'm fucking stoned. did the movie right next to it. Well, Matt Damon played in that, and that was a sci-fi movie. And then he had a small part in the disappointing movie. God damn, man, this is bad tonight. I don't know what I was gonna look up, because I was forgetting something first. What was I forgetting? I was looking up somebody's name. What we're talking about? Oh yeah, the movie that Matt Damon was in. That's right. That'll show me two answers to one. Hold on. Yeah, oh, Interstellar. Yeah, he was in Interstellar for a little. So I did the Monuments, man. God, really, Clooney, just find something new to do. Like, we're sick of your political shit. And I'm all about what your message is. I get it. I like it, but it's like not that good. The fucking best one was fucking Ryan Gosling, man. So he did Asylum. So he's on Asylum. I guess the Zero Theorem. Sorry, I'm not that into Matt Damon. I missed that one. Mountain Man and Interstellar. So okay, fuck Mountain Man. Fuck this Zero Theorems of whatever. Equilibrium, Interstellar, and now he's doing fucking really? That's The Martian. I wrote down the cast, but fuck it, we're already on the phone at this point. Check out this fucking cast, dude. This is Ridley Scott, okay? And like, I saw the trailer, and a lot of people like say it gave a lot of shit away. Well, maybe so, but it still doesn't tell you where he lives or dies. And that's all that the movie's about, kind of, in a way. And saving humanity and all that. So, obviously, humanity's going to be saved. The question is, will you die to save it? Anyway, but I love the trailer. The trailer sold me, dude. I am, like, stoked. And when I saw the cast, I can't believe I wasn't up on this. Maybe I did read it at one point. I was like, oh, The Martian. It's weird they're in this. Look at that. All right, watch when I say this cast. Kate Mara. Oh! This is how alright, I'm going to go on another tangent. Kate Mara saw an American Horror Story for the first season. And apparently I'd seen her in Shooter with Mark Wahlberg, who remembers that movie. Not this guy. Well, but I should have remembered her. That's crazy that I didn't. Alright, so... fucking hair, man. I tried to follow her in some shit. She did American Horror Story. She only did one season. I was like, damn, only one season. And then she like popped up. Let's see what Kate Mara's done that I bet. But I'll be honest. The first thing I ever saw her in was I guess, and I saw her in 128 Days. I mean, I've seen these movies before. I saw her in American Horror Story, but she was on 128 Days Later, Danny Boyle movie with James Franco. Which I saw, I just didn't, I don't know how I didn't remember her. I guess I just saw more of her and I was more, she looked way hotter or something, I don't know, but in American Horror Story. But, so she's the sister of fucking the other Mara, Rooney Mara, who was the American version of David Fincher's remake of The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo, and she's been in some other shit, whatever. She's kind of mousy. Kate Mara's where it's at. Their dads actually own most of the NY Giants, and Kate Mara can actually sing. She's actually done this national anthem for a couple of their games. So you can see I know my shit about Kate Mara. I don't give a fuck about Rooney. She was in the Shooter, though. Yeah, We Are Marshall? I didn't watch that movie actually for a while, even though my last name was Marshall. I did not watch it because I knew they all died, and I was like, Well, I actually watched it like a year ago for the first time. McConaughey is terrible in that movie. He's not terrible, but his direction was weird. Fireflies, 24. I never watched 24. Californians, never watched that. Brokeback Mountain, never watched it. I did see some of the scenes where Anne Hathaway shows her butt though. And I'm not gonna lie to you, like I was flipping through HBO and I saw Jake Gyllenhaal getting it back in the tent. It was just kind of, I just find it funny. I know I'm like a little kid, but I don't find it offensive. CSI, all that shit. So, yeah. So anyway, this is where her career started getting better, I guess. Vera Marshall, shooter. She was like, I guess, the bitch Mark Wahlberg ends up Plaza will fuck eventually. Doesn't do much after that. Stone of Destiny. Don't know what that is. Told you to get off a tangent when we talk about Kate Mara. She was in Entourage. I've seen every episode, so. See, that's why I liked her in the fucking American Horror Story, because I was like, something about this bitch. Something about this bitch. Iron Man 2. Actually, now I know that. I knew that, but I didn't know that at first either. But after I was like, Googling her, finding out, where she sleeps at night. I'm kidding. Totally kidding. Swear to God. She was a small part, and she was a U.S. Marshal apparently in Iron Man 2, which I did go back and see that on clips. 127 hours. The two hot girls, like, approach him before he gets in this unfortunate accident. And Peep World, I think I saw that maybe. Ironclad, can't remember, probably didn't see that. 10 Years, I think I definitely saw that because of her. No, I definitely didn't see that because of her, because American Horror Story, that's when it got serious. Dead Falls, saw her in that. She was a cop. Pretty cool. Like, really, you watched it, not because of Eric Bana. Tron the Uprising TV series, 3 episodes. No, I don't know anything about that. House of Cards, I do. I that's what got. I'm a big Kevin Spacey fan, but Kate Mara, and she gets closest to ever showing any part of her body was in that movie. Talk about a cock tease. I digress. That was cool. And then for all you fans that know the second one. So, I think she was in Transcendence, which I didn't even know she was in that. Hated her character. Didn't really care for the movie. I thought it had an original idea to it, but I don't know. I think everybody's on the hate Johnny Depp train. And I'm just drinking the Kool-Aid. I mean, it was okay. It was a little ridiculous, but still. Tiny Detective short movie. And then, yes, she's in the new Fantastic Four, which is going to be awesome. Let's pray to God it's successful. Tank, you probably just, Matthew Vaughn hopefully came and saved the day. Let's hope. And, damn, that was just about Kate Mara being in this movie, The Martian. So enough about Kate Mara. Donald Glover. God, I'll go off on a tangent again. Donald Glover, love him. Saw him at Bonnaroo. Saw him do stand-up, and when we bought the tickets, because MnM was going to be there. Marshall Mathers, more Marshall. I mean, come on. But we bought tickets, and he was there before me as Childish Gambino as a rapper, and he did a stand-up one night. It was like a 2-night thing. Well, it's a 3-night thing, but his thing was one night he rapped, and one night he did stand-up. Or in the morning, we had to get up really early for that. So, we had been fans of him since watching The Community, and this was like 2 seasons in, maybe 3 seasons in The Community. It was their 10-year anniversary at Bonnaroo's. So it's 2012, or maybe 11, I don't know, whatever. And Eminem, headline, Widespread, Lil Wayne. It was crazy. Wiz Khalifa. It was just mostly rap. And Mumford & Sons were there, and Black Keys were there. But anyway, fuck. So we started listening to his songs. I'm like, oh my God, this guy, I love him. And now he's going to make me hate him because he raps. And I saw Freaks and Geeks. and he used that as a pawn from the show. And but he directed the video, did the beat, and it was fucking pretty damn good. And so I got him more into the show. I was like, oh my god, I actually do like him. So when we saw him, he played after it went. It was right the first night. It was J. Cole at like 11, and then he came on at like 12:31, and played till like almost 4 and did all the lights in here, baby. And then we saw a stand up, but it was really hungover, and I don't remember much because that night, the first night's always the best night when you go to a festival, Coachella, wherever you go. So that's awesome that he's gonna be in this movie. Got a random, it's gonna be him playing a serious part, but the dude's talented as fuck. He can do it all, man. Like, he can write for 30 Rock. He can be probably the most funniest character in the show community. He can fucking be a pretty damn good rapper. And obviously a good producer and director. And so I'm sure he's definitely played Real Emotion in Community a couple times, and I think he's done a great job. So we gotta move on. I'll go forever. Kristen Wiig. Met that bitch. Know that girl. Got her number. Swear to God, I would not lie to you. I have Kristen Wiig's number. I can show you right now on this phone. K-Wig. But I'm not going to. I'm not gonna lie to you. I've been in the movie business, so just production assistant. I'm not bragging. I ain't done nothing crazy. I haven't fucking. I'm just the bitch, the horse whore. Kristen Wiig, though, another weird surprise for this Martian movie. You've got already Donald Glover, comedy mostly. Kristen Wiig, comedy mostly. I know she has done a couple serious movies. Skeleton Twins, which is still kind of funny in a way. It was a dark comedy. And now she's got this other dark comedy coming out about where she's bipolar, schizophrenic, which is something that holds dear to me because I've had dated a wonderful, beautiful girl who has suffered from that, and it's like you see the stuff in the movies and you think, oh, that's so far-fetched, but people can switch like that if they have the condition, and it's serious. So I mean, people can become a whole other person. It's a serious disease. It's real life. What you see in the movies, most of it actually is pretty accurate. It really is. How did I get on that? Oh, so yeah, she's got that movie coming out. So Kristen Wiig is playing a lot of comedians. Kate Mara, obviously not. Jessica Chastain, love her. She's awesome. Matt Damon, like I said, but he looks good in the movie. I'm not gonna lie, I really liked him. Like when he looked all sickly. My man Jeff Daniels, huge Jeff Daniels fan. So, boom. Sean Bean, you know he's gonna die. Duh. I mean, it's gonna happen. Let's see. Michael Pena. Love some Michael Pena. I've worked with him on Eastbound and Down. He is a shit. He is so funny. He can play serious. He was great and to watch. Fucking fantastic. Great. And Paul Blart, or not Paul, the Seth Rogen movie with my man Jody Hill directed. The Seth Rogen cop movie. Shit, I'm drawing a blank, but those are my boys, and I can't even think of that fucking movie. That's bad. Okay, so yeah, so we've got all those awesome people in it. I think I've said all the names I really give a shit about. All right, so anyway, yeah, amazing cast. I'm totally down. Oh, and the guy, God, I didn't write his name because I figured there's no reason because I don't know how to say it. But it's on the table. The main character, the slave in 12 Years a Slave, who's also been in Four Brothers. He's been in a lot of great movies. He's really great, actually fantastic actor. I think that he should have maybe have won the award for Best Actor for 12 years. Like, he's awesome, and he's gonna be in it. I can't pronounce his name, no disrespect. That's why I didn't write it. I'm not gonna attempt it. I'm not even gonna attempt it because that would be more disrespectful. So he's. I mean, I put him up there with probably better than Matt Damon and Jeff Daniels. Definitely Kristen Wiig and all them. But anyway, so there's Sony Sony I think is doing. They want to do an original Robin Hood origin story. They're gonna try to make it to like all these comics and stuff, or not even comics now. They're doing it with like Rocky, with there's just a lot of spin-offs going on right now, and they're trying to make a lot of long deals. So they want to make a origin Robin Hood movie and try to make that in like 5 or 6 movies and spin-off movies of the origins of fucking Little John or something. Good luck with that. I'm a big Robin Hood fan. I'll probably watch it, but I know there's like 2 other Robin Hood movies coming out. One is like set in the future, like it's set like modern time, I guess, maybe. So like versus being back in the whatever hundreds. I mean, a lot of people are hating on this. They call it the origins, like that's tacky. But I mean, the beginning, maybe, yeah. Hey, there you go. The beginning of the Hood. Robin Hood, the beginning, maybe. All right, so Joseph Gordon-Levitt, The Walk. I think I already mentioned this, but yeah, he's playing this French guy that did make the you may have seen the documentary where he walks from, I think, tower to tower or something from the Twin Towers, and it's almost set up like a heist movie. You have to, because it is illegal to do that. You don't get a permit for that. So, some people have criticized, like, how could you make a movie about a guy walking, it takes 10 minutes to do that, but the way they look like they set it up, man, it looks cool. Joseph Gordon-Levitt's one of my, right up there with Tom Hardy, and one of my Mike Fassbender, my favorite actors out right now. So, his accent's weird, a little weird to get used to, I don't know, but I love him anyway. He can do no wrong. Independence Day 2 dropped a poster. Cool. Bad Boys 3. Now this excites me. They're thinking about making a Bad Boys 3. Will Smith is getting to the point where he is getting a little desperate and doing movies that he knows will make money. He's made a lot of bombs here lately, kind of like he's going on that Johnny Depp kind of thing. And so I think he's vulnerable, even though he won't do Independence Day. I bet he'll do Independence Day 3 because they are saying they're making 3. Granted, the second one does good, which I think it will. I think it'll do all right because I think they're making it where you don't have to really have seen the other ones to just know that aliens are about to attack the world. People dig that. All right, so the guy they're getting to write it is my man, Smoking Aces, one of my top 10 favorite movies of all time. He did The Gray, which is I don't know if I put it in my top 10, but it's a phenomenal movie. It's a fucking great original movie, man. You haven't seen a movie like that in a while. Man versus nature and beast, like, fuck yeah, dude. And maybe you haven't seen it, but still, it was just a really cool take on it. And he did A-Team, which, I'm sure that there was a lot of producers in his ear and he could only do so much, but I thought it was a decent movie. I never saw it again. I saw it once, and that was enough for me. But he also did Narc as well, which is a great movie with Ray Liotta, LL Cool J, and a lot of people have not been talking about this movie, which blows my mind. Chris Pine was one of the Trimmer brothers in Smoking Aces, which says definitely in my top 10, probably close to top 5 almost. And Chris Pine, that was the first time I've ever seen him in anything. When next thing I know, he's Captain Kirk. But that movie is so awesome. So fucking awesome. And they re-teamed together and did a movie called Stretch with Patrick Wilson and fucking Ed Helms, Jessica Alba, and Chris Pine plays a crazy character, kind of similar to, not per se like character, but similar as craziness as the Trimmer Brother player. Trimmer Brother, the guy. It's called Stretch. You should definitely watch it if you're a Joe Carnegie fan. I can never say his name. Anyway, rumors are he may direct, definitely writing, and he may direct the movie after Will Smith gets done with his, what are we at, 36 minutes? After he gets done with his Suicide Squad thing. So apparently he's not going to be doing shit for a while. So after that, I'd say he'll probably do that because he's vulnerable. He hadn't made a hit in a while. Alright, let's hurry this up. I really like that director, and I really hope that at least if he writes it, if Michael Bay fucking directs it, whatever. He did go with the first two, but I really, as long as he writes it, I'm happy. If he directs it, I'm even happier. James Cameron said that the new apparently maybe he's seen it, that the new Terminator Genesis, whatever you want to call it, he approves of it and says it's the true third sequel, the third movie of the Terminator series, excluding Salvation, and the third one they did, where they replaced Edward Furlong with the guy that's another drug addict that went crazy as well. Anyway, so he's approving of this, and he actually gets the rights back in a couple of years, or I think he has a chance to. But he approves of this, so I don't know if he's getting paid to say that. I don't know though. James Cameron's, he tells it like it is. There's a new movie coming out with Ice Cube and Charlie Day from Sunny in Philadelphia. It is called Fist Fight. It's about two teachers at a school. Ice Cube's playing that typical character, like 22 Jump Street, Ride Along, whatever. Me, motherfucker. Alright then. You want your hair cut or what? I cut your hair, I fade it, but damn, I'm gonna look angry while I do it. Shit. What you think, man? Come on. So that excites me that Charlie Day is doing a movie with it. I was really surprised. What do you want? No. Okay, no, I'm doing shit right now. You were out for a while. So it's almost like I was really surprised when Kevin Hart did a movie with Will Ferrell, which, I don't fuck what anybody says, that movie was fucking hilarious. If you call yourself a Will Ferrell fan and you don't like that movie, you're not really a Will Ferrell fan. I loved it. So this sounds like Charlie and them are, doing this, and it's about school fight. Two teachers. Ice Cube thinks that Charlie's trying to get him fired, so he wants a fist fight. I guess it's based on the movie. All of them's fight. I guess maybe trains or something. I'm not sure. That's just the premise, but Charlie and Ice Cube, sure. I'll have Saul Dennis and Sinbad and Sunny in Philadelphia, so I get it. I just compared two black people. They are not rappers. One is, but one's not. One's comedian. Sorry about that. Entourage didn't do too well at this box office. Sorry about that, Entourage. You took too long. Fucking Wahlberg, my man Wahlberg. He's a smart business dude. He's gonna own Paramount or something. He's gonna fucking own a fucking studio. Dude, that's why he's pumping out movies. He's like, Transformers 4? Fuck it. I'll do it if you want me to. You like me? Okay, I'll do it. How much? Yeah, I don't care. Oh, the plot? No, I don't need to see the screenplay. Just give me my notes. Yeah, no, we're good. How long is this gonna take? 2 months? Yeah, I'm good. Let's do it. Yeah. I could use the 15 million. Say hello to your mother for me. Two Catholics getting along. Michael Bay, Mark Wahlberg. What? Also, to my Jew friends. So no, where are we going with that one? Entourage didn't do that well. He said to the creators, I can't remember their name, Ellis or something. I've done like 5 movies since the shows came out. Well, fucking get the fuck on it. And finally got on it. But, it definitely lost its audience, not even before the show ended, like probably towards like, I would say a little, like maybe 2 seasons before the show ended. It lost a lot of ratings and, a lot of people stopped watching it. So I can understand. I'm sure but they didn't pay much for this movie. I don't think. I really don't think they did. There was an issue with that at the beginning, but I think it'll still go strong. It's got a lot of it's got a lot of hard competition, man. It's kind of a weird time to put out that movie. I would have done it early May, like maybe before the Avengers, just something like that. They put it in a really rough time. So, but hopefully it does well because I'm a huge Entourage fan. I haven't seen it yet, but check it out. Oh yeah, so there was something that somebody said about the threat that Superman and Batman are gonna have to team up and kill, and it's a villain that we've never seen before. Yeah, duh. I didn't think the whole movie was going to be Batman vs. Superman. I figured they'll do an hour, and then about an hour into it, maybe they finally team up and Aquaman gets them to all. I think Aquaman will be the peacemaker. But I don't, a lot of people are saying that Doomsday is going to make an appearance. I think Doomsday will maybe be in the credits, like Thanos style, but I think the villain will probably be like maybe Darkseid or Darkseid or whatever, or maybe it's just Lex Luthor and him doing some crazy shit. But I don't think they will. And if they do use Doomsday, he won't die. And maybe it's just he'll vanish because they whooped his ass so much. But a lot of people got upset. Like, how are you gonna misuse Doomsday like that? I don't fuck that. Alright, we're getting down to the nitty gritty. The Rock, we've been talking Big Trouble in China. He is going to take over as Jack Burton. Yeah, Jack Burton, one of my favorite movies actually, and he wants John Carpenter involved in some way. He wants him to be a consultant producer or something like that, which is awesome. Like, that's just great that you actually want, the original person. One of the movies that he did not write actually, but still had a lot of influence on that movie. That's a John Carpenter movie and John Carpenter and Kurt Russell pairing that is just awesome. So it just shows The Rock knows what he's doing. He's gonna be a great Jack Burton. He really is. Trust me, that movie is deep to me. He'll be fine. Go to Movie Pilot and check out my posts. I'll leave in the comment section about my other suggestions, such as Bradley Cooper, Chris Pratt, and some other people. Oh yeah. Yeah. See my beautiful eyes, aren't they so mesmerizing? Let's put these back on. There's going to be a 6-minute preview, folks. Yay! Of MnM. But if you go see the movie in IMAX, if IMAX is close to you, there was one in Wilmington. There was one in North Myrtle Beach, or Myrtle Beach, whatever. But I don't know if there's one in the town I live in now. Either way, you get a 6-minute preview when you go see Jurassic World on opening weekend. It'll probably just be some clip from whatever part of the movie, nothing detrimental, just something to get you a little hyped about, or probably like shows you right before shit's about to get hype and then it cuts out. So it's a good way to get sales in there, because all these other IMAX type movies, competition is coming out right now, so Um, they might be making a Motley Crue movie. I hate the people, those pieces. I hate every person in that band. I think they're all. I mean, I guess what's his name? Tommy Lee's not that bad. I used to think he was douchey, but now I think he's like actually probably the most decent one out of the group. But I didn't grow up on him. I never liked him. But there's apparently a book that they wrote basically called The Dirty or The Dirt or something like that, and they're talking about making a movie about that. But if they do, according to, I haven't read the book, but if you read the book, it's pretty fucking graphic and pretty fucking demeaning and deceiving, or not deceiving, but demeaning and very feminists would not like it too much. So I don't know. I want them to make it because I hate that band and I want to see all the fucked up shit they did. Prometheus 2. Everybody's wondering what's going on with that. The director of shit, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, the guy that did District 9 and damn, we were just talking about this earlier. The Matt Damon movie Asylum is tapped to do an Alien like sequel, I think, or something like that. As we all know, Prometheus was supposed to be a prequel. But I think he's gonna do great. It's gonna be something cool to see him do it. He also did fucking I haven't seen it yet. Chippy or whatever his fucking name. But I really hope he knocks it out the park, man. I really liked in District 9. I think what he did was genius. How he took all the stuff from the failed Halo movie and just made it into this original story that was just fucking also showed like kind of like the Mexican border of how we treat Mexico. This is very and immigrants and whatnot. It's very interesting, and he always has a political message. I forget the one that was in Asylum, and I'm sure there's one in Chickadee or whatever it is. So I don't see Prometheus 2 coming out anytime soon, man. I really don't, especially with Ridley Scott about to make this fucking, it looks like. And I pray to God, because I was kind of disappointed with Interstellar, but I'll watch it again. I've only seen it once, and I wasn't disappointed with Inception, but I liked Inception even more after I watched it like 3 or 4 times again after the theater. So I'll watch Interstellar. I had really high hopes, so that was one of my number one movies to watch that summer, and so. But that does it. I'm gonna get off here. We're at 48 minutes. This has been fun. I will do one more. Getting marked with high. All right, a little. Nobody probably stayed to the end to see that, but I don't normally do that at all. Holy shit. On that note, I am signing off. Saluted.